What up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss Behavior, aka Miss Coach, aka Willow Bean, and most importantly, Miss Whatever It Takes. So let's get down to business. Welcome to another episode of Fresh Fridays. I'm here to offer you a fresh perspective as I take you along on my journey out of depression. You feel me? In my last video, I talked about setting goals, reaching those goals, knocking out 20 goals last month. Looking forward to my goals for February. Let me just open up my little booklet. Oh, gotta write it down. On my book, it says, the best project you'll ever work on is you. Got it from Target, you know, little $3 action. Definitely go get you one. Just something that holds you accountable. My goals for the month of February. And they're so-so. The goals of February are number one, well, no particular order. Complete a certification, online trainer federation. A food curfew, which means I don't eat past 8 p.m. I do intermittent fasting from 8 to 4. My attempt is not to hit the snooze on my alarm, Monday through Friday. Drink a half a gallon to a gallon a day. Take my iron pill, blah, 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 blah. My main focus this month is just health and wellness. My current weight, I am uncertain because I don't weigh in until tomorrow. But when February 1 came, your girl was weighing like 241. And I was so sad. And throughout the week, I have really been trying to be consistent. And I'm telling you now, that thing is tough. Here's a recap of my week. Now, I told you from before that my goal was to lose 10 pounds and keep it off. That's just for this month alone. I haven't made it to the gym yet. I'm going to do better, but it's been draining. We're approaching the end of the basketball season. Keep in mind, I have been coaching basketball since September. It's February. This is a long journey for me. So yeah, your girl is tired. But when I found out that I couldn't just kind of go through and check off my goals, I did it in reverse. And I decided that the best way to accomplish this is to do an achievement list. What did I achieve today? And each day I just reflect, what did I achieve today? Now I'll admit, your girl fell off. I had me some ice cream 2 nights in a row. And I know I shouldn't have, but emotionally, no. It was 3 nights. I had ice cream 3 nights. I went to McDonald's, got me a cone. It was only $1 though. Come on. It was $1. I like snacks and deals. And no, the machine wasn't broken, okay? It was worth it. It was delicious. I'm a foodie. I'm a fatty. That's probably why I was 241 at the beginning of the month. But anywho, talking about my goals and helping you all just be motivated and encouraged about these things. It is important to know that when you are chasing a goal or wanting to achieve a dream, that you don't beat yourself up if you fall short. I was watching Lisa Nichols maybe about a year or 2 ago on one of her YouTube videos. So definitely shout out Lisa Nichols. You the best. You the woman. And in her video, she says she gives herself the permission to hit the reset button. She gives herself 1,000 chances. When she gets to 999, reset. If you find that that's you, hit the reset button. Don't sit here and beat yourself up for trying to change a habit or behavior that you probably had longer than a week. It's not that serious. Now, let's get into a quote that I came across. The quote was, in a nutshell, that we have to make sure we are doing what is best for us, regardless of what other people think or expect us to do. I'm not gonna lie, that was a tough lesson for me to learn. I'll give you a short story. It's kind of tied to my depression. A few years ago, I was working at a gym, young, early 20s, living it up, just, you know, kind of going through the motions of life. I hadn't gone pro with basketball, so I was on the sad side of things, just kind of trying to figure out what was my next step. one of our corporate directors approached me, basically pointing out what she saw in me, which is my potential to be a leader, my ambition. She saw all of those things and basically asked me the question, what are you doing here? That was my response. I kind of did the sideways, like, what? Who's talking to me? And from there, I found myself yearning to fill the void of not going pro. And as I did that, I got myself into a little bit of a predicament. I was promoted and demoted within 6 months. I became like a manager, if you will. And I didn't get my certification for personal training. It hurt me for a while because I felt betrayed. I felt like, yo, you hyping me up to do this, but then you cut me off. I couldn't take it emotionally because my heart was saying one thing, my mind was saying something else. So I went through my slump, and one of my mentors said, if you're not happy, then why are you doing it? And that kind of brings me to where I am today. When I entered into depression, I went into a phase where I closed off a lot of people. It wasn't to be rude or to be mean, but I needed to isolate myself to clear my head. I couldn't hear my voice. All I could hear was everybody's outside input. And I really just needed to hear the voice of God. Now, some people say, oh, God ain't real. That's your opinion. Keep it to yourself. But for me, God is very real, and his voice is that consciousness that talks to us. Is a still small voice, and it tell you which direction to go and what you should be doing. Well, fast forward to now, I'm studying for another certification, and in that certification, I'm just learning that the biggest project I'll ever work on is me, and I can't serve others from a cup that's empty. There was a time where I would give my time, my money, my energy to everybody else, but when it came back to me, I couldn't do it. I wasn't taking care of me. I would let little things just kind of slide by. I can get to it later. It's not important right now. And over time, those things piled up. One thing, and most people don't notice, is I'm typically a neat freak. When it comes to a lot of things, I'm very organized, but my room has been like a reflection of what's going on the inside. I can hide it behind the door. No one can see it. But when I'm by myself, I realize, like, man, I really got to clean things up and get things back in order. So I'm going to give you a few tips of what I am doing to, one, not just reach my goals, but kind of get back on track. Number one, it is okay to forgive yourself. And it is okay to give yourself permission to do what is best for you. I beat myself up a lot of the time just because I didn't do the things I could have done from before because I wasn't emotionally ready, mentally ready, whatever it was. But I had to forgive myself and say that the choice I made then was based on my mindset then. I'm a different person now. Number two, I don't know about you all, but my parents mean a lot to me. And knowing in any way that I might have disappointed them hurts me more than anything. But I'm grown now. Although I appreciate the input and the perspective of my parents, this is still my life, and there are things I have to figure out on my own. I can't be angry with them for lessons I think they should have taught me or a way they should have raised me because, let's be honest, our parents do the absolute best that they can based on how they were raised. And at this point, I understand that in order for my life to change, I have to make the conscious decision that I wanted to change. And I can't use the excuse of they didn't teach me, I didn't know. Because whatever I need to know, I can go learn it. Whatever I didn't get, I can go get. So if you're living by excuses, I can't, I won't, they should have, they could, your excuse not going to get you close to your goal. So just cut that out. The third thing, and I say this with the utmost sincerity, just be honest with yourself. Just be honest. It's okay if you want to put on this facade and everyone thinks that you're okay and you're happy. Don't lie to yourself. And that is the one thing that snapped me into the understanding of I am not okay. If that is you, just be honest with yourself. If you need help, go get it. But as for these goals, though, I do have one thing I want to share with you all. Sorry. Yeah, but no, I do have one thing I want to share with you all. So this week, I accomplished one thing, and I want to show you my certificate. I want to show you my certificate. I am very proud of my accomplishment. Katow. Up, oop, up, oop, up, oop, oop, boom. Certificate of completion. I completed my online trainer certification, and I'm excited to work with people who are in my situation, who feel stuck and want to get unstuck. So if you are in a space in your life where you are working on a goal and you just need help just figuring out how to put your steps in order, comment below. Hit me up at TBYL_FIT. Send me a message. Let me know how I can help you. As I said, I'm bringing you along for my journey. The lessons that I learned, I hope we're going to help you overcome what you are going through. That's the whole reason that I'm here. I didn't understand that before because I really was like, God, why me? Why am I going through depression? But my story is to help somebody else. Keep that in mind. My story is glory. And I'm going to share that with you all. I'm taking you along for the ride. So, buckle up and let's do this. I'll be checking in again next week just to let you know how I've done. And yo, comment down below. How are you doing on your goals? Are you struggling? Are you full steam in the head, knocking out 15 at a time? I want to know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all those things. It's your girl, Miss Behavior, Miss Whatever It Takes, Miss Coach, Willow Bean, and I'm out.